Hello all, this is Jenna Crow with another unboxing video. We're going to do a couple of releases from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. A little bit later in this video I will do the Turbo Blue Senturion from Deluxe Wave 3, because a couple of weeks ago I did his wave mate, the In-Space Silver Ranger, the one that comes with the Silver Cycle, and I got the Blue Senturion last week, so I wanted to unbox him on camera. But first we're going to do this release right here. Fan channel exclusive. It's a 2-pack, the Mighty Morphin Tenga Warriors. Now the Tenga Warrior was released as a singular figure in the mass retail line, I want to say Wave 9 to be exact, about 2 years ago. That one was more of a show accurate color scheme with the purple body armor. These are a little bit of a different paint deco, so I will do a comparison in a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and open these up. So I've got my trusty box cutter, and we'll go ahead and open the side there. Yep. My box cutter went to the floor. I'll pick them up later. Alright. Open up the side. I guess I should show you the back too. So this is what we're going to look for. We're going to make sure these figures are intact. We're also going to make sure there's no missing accessories. So as you can see, we have here, just zoom in real quick. As you can see, it's supposed to come with 2 Tenga Warriors, both slightly different paint decos. They're going to have their hands already attached, their open clawed hands. They should come with a set of fists for each Tenga, and this arm energy beam effect as well. They'll also have the swappable feathers, so you can display them with either short feathers or long feathers. The only thing that the single release came with that this 2-pack doesn't have, if it has all of its accessories, is the Tenga egg, which I can live without that. So let's go ahead and zoom back out, and let's finish unboxing this. Now, ever since they went to the windowless packaging, which I don't really mind the boxes not having a window, because I buy most of my Lightning collection figures online anyway, so I can't do the comparison, just to check to make sure all the paint decos are done correctly, all the paint applications are correct, that there's nothing screwy with the figure in person, because I don't buy these in person anyway. However, I do have an issue with the interior of the packaging, because ever since they went to the windowless packaging, we get them in these bags with paper twist ties. I don't think that's really secure at all, and I think that's where a lot of the quality control issues have been coming from ever since they switched to windowless packaging, because the figures are getting warped. They're not as secure, so they're getting shook around in their boxes during shipping, so any number of things can happen. It's not with all of the Hasbro's action figure releases, though. Well, they've all switched over to windowless packaging. Some of the other toy lines, like I know G.I. Joe Classified, they're using like cardboard spacers to kind of hold them in place a little bit more, kind of like how the old styrofoam or plastic trays did. So it looks a lot better than this, is what I'm saying. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these twist ties off. We'll go ahead and just cut them with my trusty box cutter. Alright, I believe that is all of them. We'll set the box cutter aside. And see how this flop right out. There's one of the figures. That should be the accessories for that Tenga that just went flying. Yeah, that should be the accessories for the other Tenga. Alright, let's toss that to the side. Just one sec while I get that figure that went flying. Alright, now that I got it off the floor, let's go ahead and open this up. bag. It has little lightning bolts on it. Alright, nothing else in the bag but the figure. So here's our first Tenga. Let me pull the camera back a little bit so you can see him a bit more clearly. There we go, now he's in shot. So as you can see, he has, it's not a show accurate color scheme. I'm not really sure where they got the idea for this color scheme from. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, this is an army builder, so I don't mind getting more Tengas to begin with, and I don't need it to be 100% show accurate. I mean, I can use my imagination with my collection anyway. I mean, that's what we used to do back in the day for every... But anyway, we're about to get into a rant we don't need to get into. But let's see, it looks like he has a bit of a teal colored beak with a gold accent at the end of the beak. You know what, let me grab one of the original Tengas here. I could do a bit better of a side. So this is the regular mass retail Tenga that came out a couple years ago. As you can see, on the original one, the body armor is purple. It has some gold accents on it. This is more show accurate or screen accurate. This one has more of a grayish, maybe a navy, a little bit of a navy into it, but more of a grayish tint to it. Still has some gold black washing on it, which looks nice. Flip her around. But I just realized they didn't put any of the wings on. That's fine. We're going to check all the articulation real quick, make sure there's no joint issues, which I don't expect it to be. I mean, the original release is one of the best Lightning Collection figures that they've done. Very satisfying. It's a very hefty figure. Nothing wrong with the swivel there. Nothing wrong with that swivel. Let's see. Okay. Joints seem to be okay. Yep, it is double jointed. Ankles, tilt and pivots are working just fine. Alright. Let me get this, check the double joint on this other knee. Alright. It's got some clicking. I mean, it's got uses a little bit of force, but not so much that it feels like it's going to break on me at any time. So, all in all, I think this is a really solid figure. I think it's just as good as the original. Let me check the crunch. Oh, yeah. Got a rocker joint at the ab. There is an ab crunch joint here. I love that clicking sound. Alright, Tenga number 1, that's what we'll call you. You're good to go. So let's go ahead and open up his buddy. And this one looks good as well. Nothing missing. Let's just check the joints real quick. Yep. Bicep swivel is fine. I'm not noticing any issues with the shoulder joint. Still got that satisfying click. The elbow on this one feels a little bit looser, but not so loose that it's going to flop around on me, so that's okay. That one feels good. That feels good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's the neck, feels good. The beak opens up just fine. Check the double jointed knees, see how that bit of force required, but this is thicker plastic than most Lightning Collection figures, so it doesn't feel like it's in danger of breaking. Alright. I think we're good to go, yo. Alright. Let me go ahead and get these guys situated, and then we'll open up the accessory bags. Just one sec. Alright, now that we got them standing up, let's go ahead and take a look at their accessories. So we'll check out this bag first. Drop these on the floor. Alright, we got a long, the longer feathers there. Another one. I believe this one is for the other arm. So, got 4 pieces there. We're gonna. Oh, here's a fist, so we're good there. The left fist. Effects part, which I don't care about effects parts. And we got 4 pieces of the shorter feathers for the wings. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and attach them here. I believe it goes to this guy. Nope. The one on the right. Okay, so. Yep. Not too much force there. I'm having trouble getting that arm or that hand out. We might have to do the old hair dryer trick. But my daughter is asleep in the room next door, so I don't really want to make loud noises right now. So we'll do that another time. But we'll go ahead and put this fist in since I did get one hand out. Yeah, it popped in without too much trouble. And we'll put his feathers in. We'll do long for this one. Yep, has the L there for left. So we'll put that on his forearm. Am I putting that in backwards? You know what? I think I am. Yeah, silly me. His left, not mine. There we go. That popped in with no trouble. Once I got my left and right figured out. Do the right one. A little bit snug. It fit in there though. Alright. Grab the one that goes in the back of the bicep. This one should have, yep, that's got an L for left. Oh no, that's the shorter feather. We want the shoulder piece. So that one has an R for right. So that should go in there. That way it goes in that way. There we go. It's in there. And we'll get the other one for left. There we go. Alright, well, he's got his wings in place. Got a fist in place. Like I said, we'll do the hairdryer trick tomorrow. Get the other fist in place, but that's fine. Alright, let's take the accessories for the other one. Alright. Again, got the effects part. I don't care about those. We got should be 4 or actually 8 feather pieces all together, long and short, so full set of long, full set of short. He's got his fists. We'll go ahead and do the short ones this time. We put the old school Tengas further to the back so I got room. We'll go to the side. Alright. And we'll go ahead, get this guy in place. That's L for left. We'll give you the short ones this time. Yep, that's in. Yeah, not all the way. What's in there? Yeah, they're in there. Throw a little more force in there. Okay, it's in there. R for right. Okay. Yep, that's in there. And finally, L for left. Yep. Oh, that one popped in real easy. Okay, so no issues with the Tengas. A few stiff joints here and there, but nothing that feels like I got a defective toy or anything. So, as far as these go, I would say the quality control for this set of Tenga Warriors is good. And I'm perfectly fine with the color variations. I mean, they're army builders, so I love having a bunch of Tengas. It's one of the best Lightning Collection figures to begin with. And the color variations, even though it's an army builder, it still gives me a little bit of variety on the display. So all in all, I'm perfectly happy with these. Now I'm going to go ahead and clear these guys out of the way, and we'll go ahead and unbox the Blue Senturion. Alright, let's go ahead and open up the Blue Senturion. And guys, I do want to apologize for the lighting issues I'm having with this unboxing video. It's either too dark or too bright. I need to really evaluate my lighting setup in this room. But please bear with me. We're gonna go ahead and open up the Blue Senturion here. And I got my trusty box cutter. It is some nice artwork, by the way. Oh, let's look at the accessories that it's supposed to have. Sorry about that, mispronouncing that word. We got, looks like he's going to have an extra set of hands. It's going to have extra holsters, which I know some people, their holsters, they either had 2 sets of open holsters or 2 sets of closed holsters. So we'll definitely take a look at that to make sure he's good there. He's supposed to have a traffic whistle, effects part, and all 3 different modes of the Senturion Synergizer. Yeah. So we got the badge mode, the baton or saber mode, and the blaster mode. So we're gonna go ahead and open up a Blue Senturion. And right there. Easy peasy. And yeah, so even though he's a deluxe figure, very lot of space in this packaging, because he's basically, even though he's deluxe, he's a normal size figure. The only reason he's deluxe is because one, it's a unique mold that they're not going to be able to reuse. So they got to make their money back. And two, there's supposed to be a lot more detail in this figure than your average figure, just because of the design of the Blue Senturion. It's going to be translucent parts and various colors. So let's go ahead and take the figure out. I believe that'd be this on the right. Thankfully, no twist ties I need to waste my time cutting out here. Not too bad. We'll go ahead and put that to the side. Let's open up the figure himself first. Oh, this baggie is taped. Well, here is the Blue Senturion himself. So far, so good. But I also know that there has been issues with his left leg, in particular, breaking off for some people. So we're gonna be mindful of that. But the holsters that's already on his hips are the closed ones. So as long as the bag has the open ones, then we'll be good there. A little bit of warping on his antenna. That's to be expected since he was just shipped in a bag inside the box. But we can fix that later. That's not a hard fix. Alright. Yeah. Again, I apologize for the lighting. The next time I do one of these videos, I'm definitely going to rig up a different setup for the lighting. Alright, let's check the knee joints here. Right knee is good. The ankle feels kind of loose, but not too loose. Okay, that's not going to be an issue. Left ankle feels more solid. Let's check out the left knee. Double jointed knee works just fine. This is the moment of truth here. This is the part that I've seen a lot of people break on there, and okay, I can see how it's been happening for people. There's actually two separate pieces here on the joint for his leg. Okay, that is fine. It pops in and out, but it feels like the armor that's under the actual buck of the leg, it wants to rotate on its own, independent of of the leg joint. And if you're trying to move his leg with that armor piece in the wrong angle, that's going to create a wedge and just break the leg right off. So I think that's what's been happening, either in shipping or when people are messing with their toy. They're not aware that the armor piece is doing that. So hopefully now that I'm aware of it, I will just make sure not to, just to avoid creating that wedge by having this armor piece turned the wrong way when I'm trying to rotate his leg. So we're going to try to avoid that. But other than that, he is intact, so I'm lucked out there. Whoa. Check his elbow. Elbow joint. The piece attached to his forearm, the joint connected to his forearm is just fine. The joint connected to his bicep is a little bit stiff. I think I loosened it up enough just now, though. Check the other arm. That one felt much better. So, alright, head rotates. Okay, so my Blue Senturion figure is just fine. But yeah, I think I know why most people, the legs have been breaking off, but I'm lucky. We're good. Alright, let me set you up here. We're gonna take a look at his accessories. open up this bag here. Try to remember to do it on camera, Mr. Hans. Don't use my real name, but most of my online friends know who my real name is anyway. But making sure I didn't leave anything in the baggie. Alright. Yeah, we got all the accessories. He has an extra hand. This is a holding hand because the figure already has the fists on him. So that's the right holding hand. Here's the left holding hand. Looks good. He has the open holsters. So I'll make sure they're both okay. Yeah, this one has an L in it for the left. And see, this one has an R for right. So we're good on the holsters. He has his effects part, which looks like one they've used for other figures before. I think like with the A Squad Rangers and whatnot. But you know what? I don't care about effects parts. Alright. Here's the, we'll call it the badge mode of the Senturion Synergizer. More like the storage of it. Storage version of it. Holster version. Looks good. Here's the blaster. It's only painted on one side though, so that's unfortunate. I'll have to check. Maybe that's screen accurate. I don't. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if it is if the traffic lights are colored on both sides of his blaster in the show or not. I think it is, and maybe this is missing some paint. But all right. Well, the sword is the same way. A little bit of warping, but hot water, cold water, that'll fix that just fine. And then this part, this accessory is going to be lost, I guarantee it. And it is the whistle. It's such a small piece. Alright, so all the accessories are there. Let's go ahead and try swapping out the holsters. Oh wow, that came out real easy. I was expecting to have to apply a little more force. L for left. Oh, that went in real easy. Let's try the right one. That comes out real easy. And goes in real easy. Wow, that's pleasantly surprising how easy that was. I didn't have to use any force at all. Okay. How about the fists? Let's see. Okay, a little bit of force, but nothing unreasonable. We're gonna pop that in. Gotta be careful because the connector on these hand pieces are very thin, so we always gotta be careful. Try to put them in straight, not at an angle, so you don't run the risk of breaking them. Or use a hair dryer to loosen up the plastic whenever you're swapping out joints. I especially recommend it for certain figures that are known for breaking easily, like the Dino Fury Green Ranger. There we go. So not too much trouble with the hand swapping. Let's put his limp sword in this hand, or baton. Okay, and it's not show accurate because he doesn't have two synergizers. At least I don't think he does. And there we go. He's got a weapon in each hand. Alright, so we're good there. Turn on this extra light. And he hit his the lights on his shoulders are translucent plastic. That's cool. And the traffic light on his chest is also translucent plastic rather than painted on. So I do like that they went that extra mile with him. And all in all, I think this is a really good figure. Blue Senturion is about the closest we have to a metal hero in Power Rangers, aside from the ones that actually were metal heroes in Japan, like Captain Chaku, and Sheriff Skyfire. Both all happen to be police. It's a funny coincidence. So this just makes me want them to do like maybe a Lightning Collection, Power Rangers Lightning Collection guest stars line, to do like VR Troopers and go ahead and do Captain Chaku and Sheriff Skyfire and Master Rider. It just makes me want them to do it even more, because this, I think Blue Senturion came out really good. And I once again am very fortunate. I don't have any serious QC issues here, just a little bit of warping that will be easy to fix with either the hot water cold water trick, which is that's running the part in hot water to soften up the plastic, and then straighten it up to how I want it, and then cooling it off in cold water while holding it in place. That's an easy fix. You can also do it with the hair dryer to soften it up instead of hot water, and just run cold water or dip it in ice water to harden it back up while you're holding it in the position you want. I do that with so many figures over the years. It's one of the easiest tricks to fix your toys. And granted, you shouldn't have to do anything to quote unquote, fix your toys. But I don't really see a point in complaining about things that are easy fixes, whether it should have been necessary in the first place or not. But anyway, Blue Senturion came out well. My Tengas came out good. So once again, Jetta Crow is very fortunate with his Lightning Collection figures not having any QC issues. So that is it, guys. And once again, I want to apologize for the lighting. I did a couple of playbacks in between takes on this video, and I'm not too pleased with it. I'm gonna work on that before I do another unboxing video in the future. But in the meantime, though, I do appreciate you watching this video to the end. Feel free to give me comments, especially constructive criticisms. That's the main thing I'm looking for on these type of videos. Because most of the time I just do the merch haul. I've got a full-time job. I'm a family man, so I don't really have a lot of time to put into YouTube. This is just a hobby for me. But anything worth doing, you want to do it right. So so even if this is just a hobby for me, I still would greatly appreciate constructive criticism or any other observations you have to help me improve on this channel. Especially any recommendations on lighting if you do these kind of toy videos yourself. Please share some knowledge with me. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this video, and you guys have a great week. Have a great weekend. There's a video right there. There's a video right there. You can subscribe later, and bye!